Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Extreme Desert Challenge. We left off, obviously, with Sapphire. We've got a little tiny base set up. We've got the food from the trader. Obviously, we're getting some steel now in order to look at start building some wind turbines. Obviously, get our power generator ready as well. We have got 72 wood currently. Obviously, we had the cactus appear on the map at the very beginning, and we also obviously bought some from the actual traders themselves. In this episode, I think the main thing we want to do is sort of just cement where we are at in terms of our sort of self-sustainability. We want to make sure we've got enough power coming through for the electric stove. We want to make sure we've got enough fuel for the generator. Obviously, to start with, we probably will have to use wood. After that, once we've done a bit more research, we can get batteries and then be able to use our wind turbines in a much better way. I'm going to get her to mine out the remaining part of this gold ore up here. Once we've mined out this, we will probably head to the traders again, just to be on the safe side. We are at 167 food currently. We have got 20 food on her as well, and as we know, 20 food will get us to around about 100% food. So we should be okay for a couple more days on our map. Realistically, the gold is the only other thing that's valuable. We have got silver here, obviously, which is then going to give us money to spend. But in terms of rich ores, I don't think we've got anything else on the map, unless we obviously dig within these mountains and find something else. We've got a lot of compacted machinery, we've got a lot of steel, but other than that, we don't have any jade, we haven't got any more gold anyway, we haven't got any silver, we haven't got any more. We have got the palace steel that we can still use, haven't we, I suppose, but that does take a long time to mine that out. What would be nice is if we had another colonist join who was good at mining. That one could continuously mine whilst we're going back and forth with the trader. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for her to wake up. Obviously, there you go, she's already up. Going to get her to dig out this gold, see how much gold we've got. We'll then head to the trader and see what we can buy. Okay, so she's just finished mining out the gold. We're at 183 gold now, so that's going to be a good amount of silver. We're going to head straight off to our little friends up the road. Here we go. And we're going to create our caravan. We're going to head over there. 0.7 days. The caravan, we've only got 7 days of food. Yep, that's fine. 0.7 days of food. It takes us 0.7 days to get there. She's going to be buying food when we get there, so we haven't got to worry about the food for coming back. Okay, so we're almost at our destination. Let's have a look and see where they've got to trade then, shall we? Okay. So they've got 2,379 silver again to trade with, so they've obviously had more silver come through. Selling that 183 gold is going to get us 1,023 back. Add that on to our 386 that we've already got. We're going to have about 1,400 to spend. Now, we will buy, of course, food as we always do. Let's buy 250 of that, just to bring that back with us. We might as well buy some more wood. Not all of it, obviously, because that's going to take up everything we can. We're going to take 50 wood with us. Realistically, there's not much else we need here. We're going to keep 413 silver, so that's going to help when we have traders that pass by. So I think we're just going to take that. We're going to take 250. Maybe we'll take 275, actually. Let's take 275. There we go. Gives us 316 silver to play with when we get back. We're taking another 50 wood with us. Should we just max out that wood to our maximum carry weight? Yeah, we'll do that. 55 wood. There we go. Let's accept that. Let's head home and get back to the colony and continue to build up. Okay, so we've just got back home with all of our goodies. I'm going to mine out 4 more bits of steel. We have got one of our wind turbines now going. We're going to get the extra steel so we can then connect it to the electric stove. The problem is obviously we haven't got the battery, so it won't continuously keep power. But at least when there is power going in, if we go and hunt something, we can cook us a few meals. So that's going to go in our favour. To be honest, the iguanas on the map will probably start... Oh, we've only got one iguana on the map at the moment anyway, but that will probably start dying off because they're not going to have much more food in order to eat. It's going to go consume some of the grass now. We could just hunt that, to be fair, just to get that off the map. Use that little bit just to cook some meals. It's going to save us the other food for a little bit longer, which is going to be in our favour. Let's just hope that the iguana doesn't go mental and start attacking us and then kills us. Perfect, one shot on it. What's its health going to be like? Dies in 14 hours. Now, she's just going to go back and rest now. Well, she's going to get our recreation up. We're just going to leave that to die. There we go. We've reconnected that now onto the other bit of pipe. We will connect them over so they go together though. So then we're not just going to have to worry about having power from turbines and power from the generator. We've forbidden that for now, just because there's not much point of getting that built at the moment. The wood is obviously going to come in handy, but for now we can rely on using this wind turbine just to keep as much going as possible. We've got a quest that's come in. A vengeful machine persona is threatening the Outlanders of Aran Free Federation. Enan Free Federation wants us to send a message to persona accepting responsibility for the transgression. So they want to have fog on our colony for 9.1 days. Fog, if we then get a raid, it's going to be pain in the ass to try and shoot someone, and it's going to be a pain to hunt. So I think we're just going to ignore this quest, the forced weather quest, for fog for 9 days. Foggy rain as well, and we know what rain, it just pisses everyone off, doesn't it? So we're not going to bother with that quest. We're just going to leave that off and go ahead with what we're doing at the moment. We really want to get another little room built up so we can then get a research bench, so we can then start focusing on unlocking batteries. Realistically, we have got the sandstone walls up here to get, so let's claim all of these and deconstruct them all. Once then we've deconstructed all this, hopefully that will give us enough stone blocks, along with the 8 we've already got in storage, to be able to build up. Let's get these blocks. Perfect, you can take all the blocks at once. That's 69 blocks. So, 69 blocks, we've already got 8. It's 5 per wall. So let's go like that, like that, like that. It's not going to be the biggest, it's not going to be the prettiest, but at least this wall will mean that we can start researching batteries. When we get batteries, it means we can store power, which means we can cook a lot more, and then we can focus on getting that cooler as we are starting to get into the summer months. So it's going to start getting hotter, and that's where we're going to come and run into problems. So we've got 2 there. Oh, we have already killed the iguana. Perfect. So let's butcher that. Stick that at 5 for now. So we'll get that butchered. When does that expire? 2.1 days. So no massive rush there. So that should be enough sandstone to at least get our research room set up. Gonna have a nap. The indoors thing is starting to go up a little bit. It's only a -8 now. She's chilly. 15 degrees. We're in an extreme desert. I'm sure it's not that chilly. Another quest. Let's have a look. Oh, 2 quests. So let's have a look at these quests that we've got. Refugee is approaching, claims to have been chased from his home by a vengeful ex-lover. Begs for your permission to stay at the colony for at least 15 days so he can rest and regroup. In return, he offers to fight for free during the time and work. If you make him happy, he may offer to join, but he also may turn against us. If I knew he was a really good researcher, I'd probably go, yeah, let's bring him in. But we don't know that, so I think we're not going to bother. We've got a drifter that's wished in, and he's wishing for charity. He wants free herbal medicine. Again, we ain't giving that to you. Should we take this refugee? The problem is it's going to be food. And there's no, apart from 1 iguana that's now on the map. Let's see how much meat we get from an iguana before we agree to take this guy on or not. 25. So, butcher the other one gives us 50. That gives us 5 meals. Yeah, no, we're not taking him on. We can't risk it. We're going to have to just hunker down and not accept anyone who doesn't bring any benefit to us, especially while this is still growing. That's at 69%. So to be fair, the rice isn't that far off actually. And he could be. Oh, what do we do here? Do we take him on? The extra pair of hands is going to be a massive favour. But I fear because we've only got 300 of that food left. And I don't want to put us in a situation where we're going to run out of food. How long do we have to accept it or not? Expires in 3.9 days. Okay, let's give it a couple of days. Wild Woman's wandered in, but she can't do caring, artistic. She won't do cleaning. She's good at crafting, but she's not really good at anything else. She's not good with animals, so that's not really going to help our ideologian. To be fair, nor are we. By the way, I obviously didn't cover the ideologian in the first episode because, let's be honest, who would have thought that we would have got to a second episode? Not me. But we have got an Ideologian. So this is the Ideologian that we're playing with. We're going for the Rancher and Individualist. Each of them are going to have a different impact on the game. One of them has a low impact, one of them has a medium impact. So it's going to make a little bit of challenge when we get to that later stage. At the moment, it's just purely about survival with the one person making a little bit of a camp. So for now, nothing's really going to come about it. But in the future, obviously this will have quite a big impact on what we do and how we do it. Hopefully, as the series goes on, we might be able to go on some of these relic quest lines as well, so we can get one of these Zeus hammers. That'd be pretty awesome to have within the colony. But that's what we're playing with as things stand at the moment. Also, I forgot, obviously, with using the food, we can cook the eggs, so that's going to go well. But the eggs will spoil in 3.2 days, to be fair. So it might be worth us actually thinking about getting a cooler in here, but we're not going to be able to permanently have it running because of, obviously, forbid it for now so she doesn't destroy the wall, which they usually do. We're going to need them batteries to be able to continuously power the refrigerator. But for now, we'll get it ready to go there anyway. Where's she heading off for? She's going for a walk. We are going to need some more steel. We've already got a couple of bits labelled to mine out. Let's mine out to do 6 more bits, actually. With the 6 more bits, we can do that. We've got the research bench now. Perfect. First thing we're going to go for straight away is batteries. Because when we've got the batteries, we can then focus on keeping our refrigerator ongoing, which means our food will then not spoil. It will be refrigerated. I don't think we're going to be able to get it down to frozen. We've had a cargo pods. That's very good. Chem fuel. So we could always build a chem fueled powered generator. We've also then had a transport pod crash. I'm worrying because all of this is building up for a raid to come because they're just giving us semi-good things at the moment. Well, alright, I'll take that back. This character is in a bad way. She's 96. She can't do any violence. She has got good social, intellectual. Oh, that would be really good for our research, wouldn't it? What happened there? Oh, so the transport pod crash come in, and she obviously had a fight with this wild woman. The wild woman obviously won, and then ate her. Nice, nice. Well, good job we didn't want her, because literally 2 seconds later she got killed and eaten alive. Perfect. We should consider doing is getting a table, because she's obviously now gonna start eating more often. Oh god, this room is absolutely hideous. It's absolutely hideous. But we have to go with what we can go with. We haven't got a lot of stuff to play with, so it is what it is. We're not going to waste wood on that. We'll wait. We can build that in marble once the marble columns up here have been destroyed. Well, not destroyed, but deconstructed. We've got some more visitors. Hopefully they've got something to trade. No, they don't, which is a little bit annoying. Why are you coming to visit me without anything to trade? Get rid of that and that. If we prioritise hauling these marble blocks, we can then... Oh my god, just move them together, please. Why are you going different paths? There you go. Now you have to cross that path. Yes, perfect. At least now we can build this marble stool so she can sit at a table when she eats. So then she'll stop getting the 8 without a table debuff. I'll tell you what, she's very... Oh, an exotic goods trader's come through. That's good. She's very self-sufficient. We never have to remind her to take food or have food. She's actually doing well for a change. Let's see what they've got. Hopefully they've got something decent that we're actually going to be able to benefit from. None of this is going to actually help our cause. Makes us look like a peasant, really, isn't it, with what we've got? The stuff that they've got here. Thanks, but no thanks. Can we build a normal bed? We can build... We could build a steel bed. Rather than her then sleeping on the floor. Yeah, let's do that. Normal bed quality. So that's going to get rid of her debuffs that she's getting of slept on the ground and slept outside. Hopefully, anyway. Ugly environment. Well, there's not much I can do. You live in a cave because that's where you want to live. What you could do is get rid of these chunks at least. 299 still of that normal food. We've got 1 meal. It's fine, but we have still got plenty of eggs to cook. And we're starting to get some rice in now as well. So that means we can now feed animals if we get an animal. Slept on the ground, but they won't expire for a while, so that's fine. Spacious interior, so she likes it in here. She's quite comfortable in terms of the bed as well, so that's good. This is slowly going up at 1.7%. So overall, I think this is going well with what we've got so far. It could be going... I would actually... Could it be going much better? Potentially. Iguana's coming eating our strawberry plant, little shit. Only takes 2 eggs as well to make 1 meal. Fair. I thought it took a lot longer. A lot more than that. I thought it was 10 eggs. Just like when it's 10 meat. Okay. So maybe we focus on getting a little farm of chickens going on. Because with the eggs, if it's only 2 eggs for 1 whole meal, that's going to be very handy moving further forward. Let's mine out all 4 of these. We'll get then 8 components from this. We've then got some spare components if we need them for when we build anything else. Where's this one going? She's going to steal my meal. And she's going to come in, take the piss, use my stall and table, and then sleep on my butchering spot. Jesus Christ. Why would she come and do that? Right, let's unforbid this. We might be able to just about save the eggs, to be honest. How long have they got? Oh, 2 hours. Quick. Power needed. Oh, there's no wind. No, there we go. They've rotted away. That's fine. See how cold that makes that in there, because that's probably going to refrigerate them. Frozen. Oh, okay, so it does make it freeze, but we realistically don't need it that cold. At least she can fight. Maybe now that we've got meals that we can actually... Yeah, let's go ahead. I know we need 7 in animals, don't we, to be able to get her. We could arrest her. Because she's just going to keep eating our food. Quest, ship to the stars. That's just the standard quest, so we don't need to worry about that. This iguana's pissing me off as well, because he keeps taking our food. So let's hunt that down. Get rid of it. Next, really, might have to just kill this. She's definitely enjoying eating our food. So we've got food that's not that's not going to spoil. We've got plants that keep getting replanted. This one keeps taking them off. Let's just hunt her. Get rid of her. Get her out of here. Human revenge, but we should be able to outrun it. She's got food poisoning. Perfect. Let's kill her. Well, that gets rid of that threat. She wasn't really a threat, was she? But she was eating all of our food, and we can't have that. Every bit of food on this map is precious. I don't want someone coming in and just eating my food. I'm just going to let her do the bits that she's got queued and the bits that she needs to do. Because I want her to start researching, and the research will be probably the last priority that she does. So I'm going to get her to gather everything up, do what she needs to do, eat her meals, rest, get her mood up, and then we can focus on going on to the next part. Once we've got the batteries, we can then store our power. When we've stored power, it means we can have a constant fridge going on, because at the moment we can't have the constant fridge. It's just from time to time, which isn't too bad, because the time in between the wind shouldn't be enough for the food to go off. Let's get that still together rather than going back and forth. Means it's one less journey to make. We might get rid of this floor, this slate floor, see if we can get the bricks for that, because that's going to come in handy. She's going to go and get that chem fuel now as well. We might even just sell this off, to be honest, potentially. Just depends on what we do with it. What I think I'm going to do then from this rest of this episode now is leave it there. I'm going to just tidy up the base, so then on the next episode she cracks on with the researching straight away. What we could look at potentially researching after is some turrets. So we then have a turret that's going to protect us. We could get some wooden traps just laid around randomly that will help us and make some choke points. So that's probably something that we'll look into next time in the episode. But I hope you enjoyed. Please either like, subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know in the comment section before anyone else how long you think we're going to survive. I want to get some more comment interaction, and I want to get some more interaction with the viewers. So let me know what you think, how long we're going to survive, how many colonists we might get to. Bear in mind, we've never actually got over the magic 5 in any of our series yet. So could this be the series that we get over 5 people? Potentially. Who knows? But for now, I'll leave it there. Oh, we have got some actually uranium ore there. That's worth a lot. But anyway, for now, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play.